I guess, is the thing. I opened up the news app on my computer and it popped up a notification. I was like, "What the hell is that?" Oh, awesome! Just love opening the news and seeing all this great news that's happening.
Right.
I don't think I have any news articles saved. At all, apparently.
What a slacker.
Yeah, I'm a piece of
Hey,
shit.
can we collectively agree that Christian Bale in Thor: Love and Thunder just looks creepy as hell?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
So, did you ever read the Jason Aaron run that has gore in it?
No,
Okay.
I didn't.
It's basically Almighty Thor is where he appears. What's the reason he's in this movie? Because of obviously the Mighty Thor. Because Mighty Thor is literally Jane Foster. Spoiler alert, I guess. If you couldn't figure it out from the trailers, or if you just fucking completely blind to everything.
I'm looking at the posters as well.
So you keep looking at your posters. Yeah. Did you see the character posters?
Yeah, that's what I'm scrolling through right now.
Did you get to the funny one yet?
The two goats.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that's the first one. Oddly enough, that's the first character poster on here. I have a question.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, no. So from the character poster, it looks like one of the horns of the one on my right looks like it's just floating there. But now I realize it's probably just super swept back and then it curls up.
That makes sense.
If you're looking at it or know what I'm talking about, it just looks really weird.
Yeah, because
I've
it's
been
all
staring at it for a little while, wondering why it's just floating there. Now I realize that it's probably attached. I just don't see the attachment point. Super weird. But yeah, I've been meaning to mention it for a while from all the trailers that I've seen. It's just like, can he do any movie where he just tones it down a little bit?
No, it's impossible.
Fair enough. Like, he's so intense in the trailer that he even turns the scenes black and white.
Yeah. So I need to stop collecting pops because I'm running out of room and money. But I think I need this.
Well, you know what they say, once you pop, you can't stop.
They do say that.
Yeah, you need that. You need that.
Just makes sense,
You
right?
need that in your life.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's go get it right now.
It's
All right, guys, the show's over. We're going to go get Cody some pops.
It's on Amazon. It's at the pre-order it.
All right, we're going to go to the Amazon warehouse and get some pops.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's just down the street.
Just down the street. Just down the street.
But it's on pre-order. When does it come out?
The 5th of August.
A what?
5th of August.
Oh, August.
August is what I said. It's being very bizarrely said.
Are those two goats in every character poster but Christian Bale's?
I think all.
They're
Well, the
in Natalie
characters are.
Portman's.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
They're in Olympus Has Fallen. They're in Valkyries. They're in The Rock, but not The Rock. Yeah. I mean, they're in every poster that I see here.
Well, that's interesting.
It's weird, right? They're in the same... Is it literally the same image of them?
Maybe. I don't know. I can't remember which one's
like
which.
The same image of.
But one is Tooth Snarler, the other was Tooth Grinder. can't remember
That makes sense.
which one is which though.
Valkyries is a little bit different. Like, it looks like pretty much the same image, but they have more of a whoosh to them.
Oh, there's a Lego set too. I don't know if you've seen this or not.
No, I haven't really looked at really any merchandise or anything from Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Finally get that long-awaited Christian Bale Lego.
He doesn't have any Legos, does he?
He has Batman because they did the Tumblr with him and Heath Ledger.
Oh, okay.
So
he does have one.
yeah, the one as far as I know, it's the only one I can think of.
They don't have an American Psycho.
No, they have a American Psycho Pop.
Machinist.
No.
You know.
How would they do the Machinist?
It's just like, a skeleton.
They would somehow find a way to
it.
stick the feet to like one of the little sticks.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be pretty awesome. Nope, I don't know what. Okay, well that doesn't load. So, anyhow, what I was gonna ask you if you haven't read any of the Jason Aaron run of Mighty Thor, it's fucking amazing, is what it is. I can't fucking type apparently. I don't know how this works. I forgot they changed the fucking Comixology app.
Oh, did they? I haven't opened it in a while.
Damn it. So when you first go in, it goes to library, and if you start searching, it searches your library. It's not searching the app. It just searches your library.
Where in contrast, the last time I opened it, it opened in the, search for books section where you can find stuff. You had to go to your library if you want to read stuff.
Yep.
That's interesting. I'm going to open up that now.
Volume 1 is available. Volume 2 is not. Volume 3 is.
I really hate that they do that.
So is 4, so is 5. What the fuck?
It's really dumb that they do that type of stuff. Because I've seen them do that before in other comic book series.
What the? Seriously, so you can read 1, 3, 5, or 4 and 5, but you can't read 2.
I mean, it makes sense to me.
Well, you and I are different, apparently.
Next, close. Oh, yeah, it does open right to your library.
It's so dumb. Like, I get it because it's your library and you're going, but it's like, if you do a search, it should search everything. It should search your library and give you offerings of what it's not there.
What's even more weird to me is the bottom of the screen used to have a lot more selections that you could make. 2
fucking buttons, yeah.
And now it's just library or discover.
Yep.
Which I guess simplifies it. Like, I will say, on first glance, the app looks a lot more simplified to me and kind of nice.
Gore, the God Butcher.
Metal on here. That's cute.
Gore, the God Butcher. Images.
Lost Balls. What was I was in the middle of reading something, and then, of course, like normal, I totally forgot that I had Comixology and stopped reading.
That makes sense.
Do they have Fables on here?
I
know they have Fables on here, but I think they only had Volume 1 and 2.
So this is Gore from the book.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's obviously not that different. I'm just wondering if they're going to give him the weird tentacles. Because it doesn't, I mean, in the images you see, he doesn't have them. Like, this is,
It could be like some sort of final form.
This photo is like super out of context, obviously, because we haven't seen the movie. This is from the trailer, where they show him has the markings on his face and he's whatever.
Yeah.
And then there's the one where he's creepy, at least. Well, this is actually a side by side of like so comic book him and Christian Bale him.
Okay.
But I also think it's a lot of it is Marvel misleading us, because who knows? I mean, obviously we can see he has a humanoid face in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
In the comic books, he does not have he has a very Voldemort type face.
Yeah, no nose.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. I think he looks fucking amazing, and when they show him like talking in the way that voice when he like is just so unsettling.
Right.
Kind of excited for it because I'm like, oh, he's gonna make a real fucking creepy villain.
Oh yeah, he's gonna make a cool villain.
Or read for free. It's not really free if I pay for it.
Right. I mean, you pay monthly for it.
It should just say like read with your subscription.
That I pay monthly for it.
Yeah, that's how they get you. Ba, ba, ba. What are the Jason Aaron books they have on here? Oh my goodness. Just click on the ones there. Ooh, he does have Thor, God of Thunder on here. So you can read the lead up to Mighty Thor. Let's
cool.
See. Volumes 1, 2, 3, 4.
Looking at the front page of it, I'm surprised they're not pushing some of these things. If they have them on there.
Yeah, it's funny. I didn't even look at the front. I just hit Discovery and started typing because I was so mad about the other one. Oh, The Boys is listed on the front. Let's go. Disney.
Yeah, The Boys are listed. Obviously, they're listed because the new season just came out. So yeah, you're gonna push that thing. Oh no, Thor: God of Thunder is there. It's like at least for me under trending in Comixology Unlimited. It's
behind White Sand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have Boys Volume 1 or Omnibus 1 with the show cover, the tie-in cover.
Yep.
Brandon Sanderson's White Sands Volume 1. And then God of Thunder.
That's what I have.
God of Thunder is real good if you want to read a extremely well written and super good Thor book that's more modern. God of Thunder by Jason Aaron is fantastic.
Volume 2 is on there too. It's just a couple of books over. This actually does show I know it's not something they're pushing. Obviously, these are people interested probably in the shows, watching or reading about them. But they have The Boys, Thor: God of Thunder Volume 1. They actually have Secret Wars in here. Moon Knight Volume 1 From the Dead, Moon Knight Volume 1 The Bottom.
Oh, that's the older one.
Thor: God of Thunder Volume 2, Sonic the Hedgehog, and then the House of M is on here.
Probably because people are doing research on stuff. Because House of M was very in tune to what Scarlet Witch was doing in Doctor Strange too. So
exactly. So people are reading up on that stuff in the actual comic universe.
Let's see what
I don't know what Vinland Saga Volume 1 is and White Sand Volume 1
White Sands. I mean, obviously, Brandon Sanders. I can't talk apparently. Brandon Sanderson is a novel writer, like a prose writer. I wonder if this is a graphic novel version of one of his books, or if this is something new he's made.
Well, in the description it says a brand new saga of magic and adventure.
Okay, well,
so
kind of explains that then. Huh?
That answers that question. Digitally released in 2016.
Oh, Vinland Saga is anime. That's weird. Not weird that it's on here. I just didn't know what that was. Show more. Oh, look, Moon Knight. Ooh, the Jeff Lemire stuff is on there. Because the first one is the Warren Ellis one, which is probably the one that's closest based to the show we just watched.
Mm-hmm.
The second one, so Moon Knight Volume 1, The Bottom, that one's the David Finch one from 2006. It probably tells me on here. I'm not going to click on it. Doesn't matter. It's either 2006 or 2007, somewhere around there.
Okay.
Sonic the Hedgehog, obviously. Then if you scroll down, you hit View More under the top 100. Right after House of M is Moon Knight Volume 1, Lunatic, which is the Jeff Lemire, Greg Smallwood one, and that one has, I believe, Jake Lockley is more featured in that one, if I'm not mistaken. Book of Magic is on here, the Neil Gaiman one. That's a good one too.
Oh, that's cool.
Die Volume 4 is on there. Die's a really good book too. Black Mirror.
Yeah, Die, I think I own the first issue or two of Die. I just never got into it. But it sounded like a cool concept.
It's fun times. A lot of Attack on Titan, huh?
Ooh, they have Tom King's Batman on here.
Which one? Oh, did I scroll too fast?
No, it's under Books for You, so you might not see it.
Because I see a lot of Scott Snyder ones, which makes sense because he has a book through Comixology now. But they have the Batman Black Mirror on here. They have 0 Year on here. Volume 4 and 5. Ooh, Lock and Key. Die Volume 3's on there. Oh, man, they got a lot of Moon Knight on here now. That's cool. A lot of different writers on it, too, because of the Colin Bunn one here. I saw the Jeff Lemire one. I saw... Or Lemire. I don't know how to say his fucking name. There's the Brian Wood one. So if you like your Moon Knight with a sprinkling of Spawn in it, then the Brian Wood would be good for you.
That's cool. Yeah, go back.
What a shocker. Thor is so heavily in the top 100 most read books right now.
Right.
I can't remember.
A lot of good Batman books on here that I some of them I have read, some of them I haven't read. They have Death Metal on here now. They have Last Night on Earth. They have Harley Quinn.
Did you ever read Last Night on Earth?
I've read some of it, yeah.
Okay.
I think I have the first couple of issues of Harleen, the first couple of issues of Joker.
Trying to remember what he was in the first issue, right? Okay, yeah, he was. Gore the God Butcher was debuted in the first issue of Jason Aaron's run of Thor: God of Thunder.
Okay.
The reason I brought up Mighty Thor, we were obviously talking about Gore the God Butcher, but I wanted to see what was on there because I was going to say, I guess they use a lot of the stuff kind of for Jane's stuff from Mighty Thor in God of Love and Thunder versus the stuff of her in, because that's when she like kind of has, it's like her own, I won't say her own book, but they focus more on her in that book than when she appears in the God of Thunder stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool, though.
Come on, load. They have the 25th anniversary of Arkham Asylum on here. Although, for some reason, I don't know if it's actually available to download with Comixology or have to pay for it. Because for some reason it's not loading. Load. There it goes. It says download sample.
What was her...
I don't understand this app now. I thought... Didn't the app used to show you... No, I guess it didn't, did it? I was going to say, did it... Oh, didn't it used to show you just stuff that was compatible with Comixology, but I don't think it did.
No.
And when I say compatible with Comixology, I mean unlimited. But no, I can't, whatever.
Anywho.
There's a lot to go through on there. I'll try and remember to go through that later.
Doubt it.
Speaking of Batman, though, the transitioning to the one story that I had saved,
Ooh.
which is actually just a little blurb. I'm going to just go ahead and read the whole thing.
Okay. This
comes from Gizmodo. The title of the article is "A Very Different Kind of Batman is Coming to Animation." Batman Azteca and I'm going to butcher this, Choc de Imperios. That's the name of the book, I think. So Variety reports that the HBO Max Latin America has, or I say book, it's the animated series, if I recall right. Yeah. HBO Max Latin America has ordered Batman Azteca Choc de Imperios, a new take on the Batman mythos from Warner Brothers Animation, particular Crown, Mexico's Anima, and a Book of Life producer, Chatterone. The story will focus on a young Aztec boy named Yoali Cotl, whose father, village leader Toltecatzin, is murdered by Spanish conquistadors. Cotl flees to Tenochtitlan to warn King Moctezuma and his high priest, Yoka, of looming danger, using the temple of Tzianaca, Tinakan, the Bat God, as a lair. Yoali trains with his mentor and assistant, Akadzin, developing equipment and weaponry to confront the Spaniard invasion, protect Montezuma, Montezuma's temple, and avenge his father's death. Juan Meza Leon Harley Quinn is attached to direct. That's it.
Harley Quinn?
Yeah. Juan Meza Leon bracket or braces Harley Quinn is directed to attach, or is attached to direct.
Okay.
Is he because Harley Quinn that's the HBO anime, right?
Animated one, yeah.
Animated one. So I don't know if he's directing that and he's just going to also do this, or he has some other production thing on Harley Quinn. But yeah, he's attached to it. So it sounds interesting. It's just really weird that I guess it's just going to be for Latin America. Are they going to do? Because obviously my biggest question is: are they going to do translated versions of it, or is it just going to be for Latin America? Because I kind of would want to see this. It sounds like it seems like an interesting take on the Batman.
I'm trying to remember because there's if you remember the Grant Morrison run, they did a series called Batman International.
Yeah,
and there is a literal Spanish Batman.
Yeah,
and I'm trying to remember his name.
Oh yeah, I have no idea.
Because there was Incorporated and then there's International. Oh, hey, maybe this. No, that's just the book. I own the book. It's somewhere behind me.
You might have multiple versions of the book.
Shut the fuck up,
somewhere
Joe.
behind you.
You son of a bitch. This is great content. I'm just staring at my phone.
Batman in Barcelona?
No, there's a Spanish one, and then there's I want to say there's an actual Latin America one, Mexico-ish.
Okay, let's type in Latin America. Because I typed in Batman International. Wow, how did that... That's... Okay.
Racist.
Latin... That's not how you spell Latin. I'm not seeing anything here. Typing that out just shows me articles of this HBO Max show.
Is it not? Is it Incorporated then that has it? I thought it was International that had that one.
Well, let's take a look. Incorporated. Oh, Nope, apparently that's not how you spell incorporated either. Responsible is regular Latin Bruce Wayne. Vargas, a.k.a. alias Gaucho?
Yeah, I think it's the one.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's been a while
So,
since I read it. But
if that is it, then obviously not the same name.
definitely not the same, so never mind. Is this the one? It don't matter. I can't remember. That's cool though. Pretty rad, I would say.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all the articles I had saved. Let's see if I can pull up some, because this past week we also saw Xbox Bethesda.
Yeah.
Wasn't that what they had? That's what they called the
Xbox Bethesda Showcase.
Showcase. That's what it was. Xbox Bethesda Showcase, where they showcased off a lot of games that are coming out in the next year, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't watch all of them, so I don't know.
There's like 50 of them, dude.
When a lot of these are coming out.
It's the next 2 years. Actually, I think they said next 18 months, I think is what they said.
Anyway, the only one I really, because I went through a small list of, I think everything, or a small list, I think I went through everything that was shown off there, and the only thing that I really cared about was Starfield by Bethesda.
Hell yes.
Where we actually finally got some play footage of it, yep. And it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it does.
I would say that it looks gorgeous, but we really only saw one grayish planet. I mean, it still looked good, but I really want to see what some of the other biomes look like, especially the what did they had like the water one.
Yeah, there's a bunch. There's a fuck ton.
New Atlantis, or what was it called, or something like that?
Yeah, it's probably something like that, probably.
But really only got to see apparently at the beginning of the game. The tutorial mission. Played through a little bit. It has some interesting gameplay, I guess, where you can like jump and then like use boosters and stuff to slightly direct yourself and fly around.
Yep.
The biggest things that I'm looking forward to in the game, though, are what should be seamless flight of the spacecraft. The fact that you can build your own spacecraft. You're not just locked into the beginning ship that you start with or buying ships. I'm sure you can buy like whole ships that are already constructed.
Yeah.
And use those. But they specifically touted the fact that you can buy different compartments and stuff and build your own ship. Literally, this is my cockpit. I'm going to change this out. These are, all the different, I guess, rooms or sections of my ship that I have. I'm just going to change these out.
Cockpit. Do
stuff that would increase armor or increase speed or increase this and that. Like super, tune your ship to the way you want to play, which I think is pretty badass. But it also makes it look like that you can walk around the interior of your ship, which is awesome.
Hell yeah, dog.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dog.
That's going to be something that's fun. And hopefully it is multiplayer.
Yeah, I was trying to see if they updated the website, but they have not. Well, I mean, they put the gameplay reveal trailer stuff up there, but I don't see any other info on it. I'm trying to see if I can find details of if anyone's confirmed what it is yet. 25 years in making. I know. Hot Howard's been fucking working on this forever. Get crafty, spaceflight, and combat. Explore with unparalleled freedom. Nope. Okay, that did not have much on it. They did expand some of it, but they don't have anything on there. Let's see. Starfield. Co-op, maybe? See if anyone has anything about that.
Google search that, see if anybody's talked about it. I'm trying to pull up a full list of what was showcased, but come on. Xbox.com.
Xbox.com. Reading.
Fucker just stops loading. All right. Not YouTube. Screw YouTube. IGN, I guess. The other thing that I found cool before going through any other list here is that you can actually, like, the next time that I booted up my Xbox, it was like, hey, did you want to, like, you know, basically pre-order these things on your Game Pass, because they'll be available day one on Game Pass.
Yep. So
you could just be like, yes, I'd like to put that on my Xbox as soon as it is available. Starfield wasn't one of those games. It was some other games that they showcased. So Redfall is one game that they showcased. I don't know anything about it. Sorry for those who do. Hollow Knight Silksong, which is apparently a long awaited sequel to Hollow Knight 1.
Yep.
High on Life.
Oh, that's the Justin Roiland game.
That's the what?
The Justin Roiland from Rick and Morty. That's shit
right.
looks ridiculous.
I meant to actually go watch this because I heard that he wrote the game.
Yeah, he also does voices in the game.
Yeah. And I forgot to go back and watch that.
Hilarious.
I mean, I'm assuming that if you like Rick and Morty and that humor, it's just going to be essentially that humor.
Yeah, for sure, dog.
Which is awesome. Riot Games.
Coming to the Xbox.
Riot Games on Game Pass trailer, which is Riot Games. It's the publisher, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's their games on Game Pass.
Yeah.
Which include League of Legends, Wild Rift, Valorant, Legends of Runeterra, and Team Fight Tactics. So basically no game that I'm going to play.
Yeah, no.
It's cool that it's available. I mean, there are tons of people that play all these games, so the fact that they're going to be available on Game Pass, and hopefully more permanently available on Game Pass, is pretty cool.
I don't see anything talking about co-op.
Plague's Tale Requiem is the sequel to, I think it's the sequel to Plague's Tale.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I realized that A Plague's Tale is in the title, that it should be a sequel. I just wasn't sure if it wasn't maybe an expansion or something.
I think I don't know if it's a direct sequel. It might be in the world of, because I didn't watch the whole trailer. I watched the little snippet. That was about it.
Yeah. Forza Motorsport is going to be available. This one I was a little bit excited about, slightly because I'm a bit of a nerd when it comes to this. I've actually owned previous versions of this game, but they added something to it. So Microsoft Flight Simulator is, they announced, I guess, more planes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But then if you watch the very end of the trailer,
say it.
You can fly a Pelican, a UNSC Pelican.
Boom.
In this game.
Yeah,
and
bitch.
I must say, it looks dope.
Yeah, bro. I was like, what? I saw that. I was like, excuse me? Yes, sir. Covenant, watch out. I'm crashing into you.
Right?
Because
that'd be awesome if you actually had guns and stuff on this, and you could just roll it. You can just fly around Microsoft's the world, as they say, as kids say these days, and just shoot at things.
Yep.
Or land and like a bunch of like little Marines hop out or something like that. That'd be dope. Unfortunately, though, I know I can't play it. One of the reasons why is because the Microsoft Flight Simulator is not available for Xbox One X, only the Series X, and I think Series S.
Yeah.
So, if I would want to play this, I'd have to upgrade to a new Xbox, and I'm not looking to do that anytime soon.
Suck it. Oh.
Sad face, but eventually.
Sorry.
Eventually.
I didn't say suck it out loud like that.
Eventually I'll have it. Well, usually when I buy the consoles, it's when they come out with the second, the
iteration
hardware.
Yeah.
Yeah, the iteration hardware. Because right now, everything should be running on an Xbox One, and my One X runs it better than a One. So.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So there's no reason for me to upgrade. A Pelican is awesome, but not $400 awesome, $500 awesome, whatever the price of a new Xbox Series X is.
Yeah, one of those ones.
One of those things. Overwatch 2 was announced.
Yep.
Era History Untold.
Yep.
Elder Scrolls Online High Isle.
Sorry, it sounds funny.
What?
It just sounds funny.
High Isle. It's just a bunch of stoners. It's literally an island of a bunch of stoners, and they're just getting high all the time. In fact, you think that it's some sort of mystical mist that you're flying into, but it's really just a weed cloud.
Yeah, it's just over Snoop Dogg's house.
Yeah, just over Snoop Dogg's house. That's where that dude that he pays a salary to just rolls his joints.
Yep. Ridiculous.
Fallout 76 The Pit was announced.
I mean, yay.
Yay, he says.
Fallout.
This one might be cool just to play a little bit of, and it's Forza Horizon 5 Hot Wheels DLC.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Obviously, this is something that has been in Forza for a little while now.
Yeah, but this is a little different.
But just the nostalgia of playing on a Hot Wheels track is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Arc 2.
Starring?
Apparently.
Starring?
What?
You know who's in it? You know who stars in this game?
No, I honestly don't.
Vin Diesel! He's the guy riding the T-Rex.
Oh, is that Vin Diesel?
Yeah, he's in it.
What a nerd.
Right? What a nerd. I'm in a video game. I ride dinosaurs.
So I'm surprised that it... Man, need to get some water.
Yeah, you do.
I never played Ark. At least I don't think I've ever played Ark.
I haven't.
Maybe I have testing a PC at work.
That doesn't count.
I may have played Ark. I don't know.
That doesn't count.
But I remember not hearing the greatest things about it.
Oh,
like it seemed like it was a game that was always in beta.
Yeah, for sure.
So to hear that there's a sequel coming out is like
confusing.
You guys gonna finish the first game, right?
Surprise! Arc 1 is Arc 2.
Yeah, this is Arc 1.2.34565 Near Automata.
Onomatopoeia.
To root square root of 2.
Ark Survival Evolved. Let's see. When did it?
Oh, that's right. And they announced that other game that I kind of want to play, but I kind of don't. I say they announced it like it was announced a couple of years.
Yeah,
I want to say a couple of years ago now, but it's been fucking delayed. But they actually showed a release date of October 21st, 2022.
Yep,
and that's Scorn. If you don't know what Scorn is, it's a horror game.
Yep.
But heavily inspired by H.R. Geiger. You don't know who H.R. Geiger is. The dude's weird, but he was the designer of the Xenomorph from Aliens and also the ship and all that weird alien architecture in the Alien movies. That is weirdly creepy and phallic and...
humanoid.
Vaginal?
There's a lot of vaginal stuff. Yeah, no, it's vaginal. Is definitely a good way of putting it. A lot of pulsating orifices.
Yeah. His artwork is cool, but there are some pieces that are like very just like, that's a little creepy. I don't know how your mind works, and it shouldn't work like that, but somehow it does.
And that's what Scorn is.
Anyway, this game is inspired by his artwork, and it looks like his artwork literally just pulled off the canvas. It is creepy and disturbing and gross, and I feel slimy just looking at it.
Yeah, for sure.
But then it might be a good horror game because of that.
Yeah, I mean, you ain't wrong about saying that, but it's fucking weird. Real quick, Ark Survival Evolved, talking about the game when it came out. So it was actually a game it was released, began in 2014, and then 2015 it was put on early access on PC, and then got officially released in August of 2017 on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Microsoft Windows, fucking whatever that thing is, Mac OS, Linux, all those fun things. And then later it was on the Switch in 2018, which I didn't know. And so this is a sequel to that game. So if you're wondering, that's what that is.
Fair enough. It just, a lot of things that I've ever seen about Ark just make it always out. And I'm pretty sure it's Ark. Maybe it's a different game that it has a very similar title to it. But it just always seems like the stuff that I've seen of it just show how much of a jank game it is.
Are you thinking about Rust?
No, I'm not thinking about Rust because
Rust's a pretty jank ass game.
There was like a hacker hacked into the game. Because isn't this the game that's based off of? They had another game before this.
Ooh, I don't even know. Did they?
I can't remember. Anyway, I thought this was the game that a hacker hacked into the servers and started loading random assets into the game, and you were ending because this is supposed to be like a not medieval, but what is that time period type thing, like a prehistoric type time period. But there are assets for like World War II planes in there and tanks and stuff. Well, and this dude was just like randomly allowing those assets to make it into the game, which was really freaking weird.
Well, Ark was it. If I don't know anything about Ark, but Ark is in a world where like society has fallen apart and dinosaurs exist or something. So there's like ruins of old society, like modern world that's fallen apart. I think it's like post-apocalyptic with dinosaurs. Does that make any sense? I could be fucking wrong about that, but
it makes sense. But maybe I'm thinking of a different game.
Maybe, but it does sound like something fucking. Is it?
Atlas. Hackers use admin's account to spawn. Oh, thanks, Vanity, or Variety. I totally want to see this fucking ad that takes up the whole entire thing.
Do you? Because that seems like an inconvenience to me.
Oh, maybe it's this game called Atlas.
Okay. Yeah, because in Ark, the first one at least, there was like guns and shit.
Yeah, so there's this game called Atlas, which is probably why I confused it with Ark.
That makes sense,
because it starts with an A. And Atlas is like a pirate game, it looks like. But whenever this article was published, which was back in 2019 apparently, a hacker, so earlier today, an admin's Steam account was compromised and used to cause some devastation on our official North American PvP network. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so hackers allegedly compromised an admin's Steam account and used it to spawn planes, tanks, and whales.
Whales?
In a game about pirates.
Hey man, whales and pirates, that's a thing?
But it caused people to wonder, why the fuck are there assets for planes in this game?
That's true. Anyhow.
So I mixed it up. Anyway. Beyond that, Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn, which I don't know anything about.
It's a weird looking fucking game, that's for sure.
Minecraft Legends, Lightyear Frontier, That one, is that the one? Lightyear is a mech exploration and farming game, sort of like Stardew Valley with a giant mechanical suit. It's a non-violent game where you'll be exploring distant planets and building farms on them. The game also features cooperative play with up to 3 friends. It'll release in spring of 2023 as a day one on Game Pass. No, that's not the one I thought it was.
Hell yeah.
Gunfire Reborn.
Looks like trash.
Last Case of Benedict Fox.
Which looks fucking weird.
Which I do think I watched a little bit of that one. Yeah, that one does look a little weird. A Dusk Falls.
As Dusk Falls.
Sorry, As Dusk Falls. I'm getting tired.
Yeah, you are. Tired bitch.
I don't read well when I'm tired.
I don't read well.
Naraka Blade Point.
Yep.
Pentiment?
Yep.
Pentiment?
Pentiment.
Oh, that was the one that looks like a weird medieval painting.
Yeah.
From Obsidian Games, which was like, okay, I guess that's what you're doing. That's weird.
Yeah, whatever. They can do whatever they want.
Yeah, that's the narrative crime story. I watched a little bit of that trailer because I saw Obsidian Games was making it, and it seemed like an interesting concept.
Yeah, it's real fucking weird.
But I just don't know if it would be something that I'd be into playing. I'd have to know a little bit more about the gameplay itself. Grounded?
Yep.
Didn't see anything about that. Earband Shadow Legacy, Diablo 4, Sea of Thieves, which, I mean, obviously, this is the Season 7. God, is that already on Season 7?
Bro, dude, yeah, it's fucking crazy how old that game is now.
I remember when you gave us the, pre-release codes for it, and you wanted to play it.
Yeah, I was excited about that game, and then I found out you can't not do PvP.
Yeah, right.
And I was like, oh, hey, what's that button say right there? Delete? Oh, cool. Delete.
Oops, finger slipped. Ravenlock. Cocoon, not the Jeff Goldblum Cocoon.
Which is a shame. I thought it was going to be that. It was not Jeff Goldblum, but.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking The Fly. No.
Got this.
The dude that comes into our store every once in a while. Anyway, the dude from Police Academy.
Steve Gutenberg.
Yeah, the dude who invented the press, the printing press.
That guy. It's his great uncle.
The guy, Steve Gutenberg. Wo Long Fallen Dynasty. Persona
Collection.
The collection is going to be available on there. I've heard those are really well. I mean, I actually don't know about Persona 3 or what was the other one, Persona 4. I've heard Persona 5 is actually really good. I'm not really into those JRPG games, at least like turn-based battles.
Yeah, I've never played any of them, so.
But I've heard that Persona 5 is really good.
People love them. I mean,
maybe one day I'll get around to it. I've been meaning to play the Yakuza games as well, because I hear some of them are actually pretty fun.
Some of them are, yeah.
Some of them are turn-based, but some of them are more action-y based, like I would like. They're supposed to be pretty fun and pretty entertaining, like lots of stuff to do in the game.
Yep.
I'm also super interested in whatever this Hideo Kojima partnership is with them.
Yeah.
Partially because obviously it's Hideo Kojima. I'm not saying I'm a huge Hideo Kojima fan. I do sincerely respect his work because it is usually very creative and usually very weird. I do like the Metal Gear Solid games, even though I've only actually played through and beat one of them, which was the GameCube remake of Twins. It was Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes, which was the GameCube remake of the first game, I think.
Yeah, one of those things.
I don't remember. It's been a while since I played it. So that's the only one I've actually played through and beaten. I've played through a little bit of Metal Gear Solid 4 and like half of Metal Gear Solid 5 before it became repetitive and I got bored. But I was looking forward to the horror game that he was doing with. And I'm totally spacing out on what.
PT.
Silent Hills. Silent Hills.
Yeah, it's called PT.
Well, the
demo is called PT.
Trailer.
Yeah.
The demo was called PT because it was a playable trailer,
Yeah.
but the actual game was going to be Silent Hills, starring Norman Reedus. But to have like obviously a Silent Hill game, which I've never played a Silent Hill game, but it is a horror game, and horror games done right are really good. I do like horror games done right. But to have him and Guillermo del Toro making a horror game would have been really cool. Obviously, that fell through. So anyway, I'm partially interested in kind of excited for what he might be doing because it is Hideo Kojima, and it's going to be weird and probably pretty cool at the very least. But I'm also excited about it because PlayStation people are pissed that he's making an exclusive game for the Xbox.
Yeah.
And it kind of brings me a little bit of joy in life because they're so mad at it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
But it's like, guys, you've literally had PlayStation games that are only PlayStation that I can't play on Xbox.
Yeah, but that's you,
Come
Joe.
on, spread the Hideo love.
Oh, that sounds rough.
No, it's fine.
Okay. Yikes.
Hashtag Kojima me.
I think that's the name of this episode, actually.
Good.
I'll make that note real quick.
So I'm actually looking forward to that. There was no other details as far as I'm aware that have been released for it. What the game is about or when it's going to be out. They are currently working on a game that people do maybe speculate is this game that they're talking about, but I don't recall any news about it. But anyway, so I'm slightly excited about that. Then of course we already talked about Starfield.
Hell
and
yeah!
That I believe, at least according to IGN, is it. That's all the games that they talked about in the Bethesda Xbox Showcase.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Of all those games, the only one that really interests me is Starfield. The other games I'll be able to play as part of Game Pass. I might play High on Life just because it looks fucking ridiculous.
Right.
And you do have to watch the trailer for that, Joe. It's just it's Justin Roiland. It's absolutely ridiculous.
I'll do it after I do that other thing I said I was going to do. I've already forgotten what it was.
Oh, good. Okay, yeah. Wait till you can remember what that is, and then
and then I'll watch it.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Instead of just doing the thing
Right?
you know you have to do right now.
Nah.
Yeah.
There's a first in, first out thing here that's going on.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I don't want to overwhelm myself.
Good.
Watching 1 minute videos.
You know what? Pace yourself, Joe. It is a long weekend.
It's a long haul, right?
You gotta, there's only so many minutes in a day.
Exactly. Anyway, that's all I got.
Last thing, and I was trying to find it because it made me laugh and I forgot to send it to you guys. So apparently somebody modded their Tesla because that's what happens. And they changed the miles per hour to miles per minute, and weird little things like that. Like their gas gauge registers in quantities of pi or some nonsense. It's just fucking weird.
Seems dumb.
Yeah,
whatever. A super nerdy person could do those.
Yeah, and then
knows.
He did the whole proximity thing where he gets close to the car and it says that the car plays a noise. And then he basically made it so when he opens the door, it moans. But each door makes a different noise when you open it.
Okay.
It was so fucking weird, dude. I was like, So like he shows a video of him driving, and instead of like 25 miles an hour, it's literally so many feet per hour. Like that's how fast he's going. So it's whatever 25 miles an hour is, but in feet. So instead of miles, how many feet are in a mile? Whatever. It's that integer. So that's what it says on there. So it's like it was it's the dumbest thing in the world, dude. But when he showed the gas gauge, it made me laugh because he made it look like a pie.
Mm-hmm.
And so instead of a gauge going from full to empty, it was literally a pie that was getting like smaller.
Oh, so it wasn't like the number pie.
No.
It's literally a
an
pie.
integer of pie. Yeah, like not the number pie. Like literally, he said an integer of pie, and it's literally a pie. It's made me laugh so much. It's so dumb. I'll try to find it and send it to you, and I'll probably post it on the website if I can find it.
Yeah.
I thought it was in Apple News, but it wasn't because I was looking through my history for the last week and a half, and it wasn't in there. So I was going through my phone, and I can't find it there. I don't know where the fuck I saw it from. But it made me laugh because I was like, that's fucking ridiculous.
That is fucking ridiculous.
Anywho, that's it for this week's episode of Comes Naturally. We have been
Joe.
I have been Cody, and as usual, you fuckers just came naturally.
Bye.